Hey, so we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Do me a favor and share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. They found the Dragon Lady. Dragon Lady. No, I'm not talking about the one in the book of Revelation. I'm talking about US aircraft. It was spotted near Crimean Bridge. You guys know what happened today, right? Kaboom! That again, there was a big breaking news earlier today about the bridge, and if you guys want to check out the video, the link will be in the comments box. I just posted a video not too long ago, and yeah. So the bear, Russia, the bear found they found something here. American high altitude reconnaissance aircraft U-2S Dragon Lady was spotted south of Kurtz during the strike on the bridge. All right, so a few days ago, there was another bridge that was impacted, and they found devices. The devices are C4. Who makes C4? We, the sleeping giant. So the bear is not pleased. The bear's like, okay, we've seen Western stuff here now. We're getting hit really hard, but it's mostly Western stuff. And Donald, Donald, he keeps saying, I don't know what's going on here. Nobody told me anything about this. So if Donald comes out and say, I don't know nothing about this operation, I must shave my head completely bald. I'm kidding, guys. Donald cannot come out and say, I don't know anything about this operation. Yes, you do, Donald. You're the one that give the green light when it comes to like aircraft and stuff like that. Commander-in-Chief is the one that gets the last call. So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. This is a big breaking news. Once again, here's another one. You have NATO watches as crane strikes. What are your thoughts, guys? Leave comments down below. Guys, if you don't see me here, if you don't see my videos being uploaded, and let's say it's been a while, follow me on this one because there's a possibility I might get hit. Follow me on this one. The links will be in the comments box and also the description box. We just received emails. Very, very bad news. Very bad news. Me and my wife are literally like trying to write the platform. Like, again, I don't want to say too much. So follow me on that channel. All the links will be in the description box. So if you guys are saying West Louis, follow me on those channels, okay? And continue to pray for our channel, right? So we're gonna see what's going on with these two news here, guys. This is a big bombshell report. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2. Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Cash App link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one here. The sleeping giant. This is why I have to use code words, guys. I've stopped using code words and now I'm getting hit really hard. Alright, let's go back with the code words, guys. I don't know why they come after me, but again, that's the platform. The sleeping giant high altitude reconnaissance aircraft U-2S Dragon Lady was spotted south of the Kerch during the strike of Ukrainian unmanned boats on the situation, the bridge. Now, Western intelligence is very closely watching the strike of the Ukrainian unmanned boats, both on the Crimea and on the bridge. Now, today, this situation has repeated. During the strike of the Ukrainian BECs, sleeping giant high altitude U-2S aircraft circled nearby. This is reported by the Rybar channel. The sleeping giant high altitude reconnaissance aircraft U-2S Dragon Lady was spotted south of Kerch, periodically approaching at a distance of just over 100 kilometers, and the bird was in the air from 9 to 14:30 during the strike of Cranian. Boom! On the bridge. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. You can't tell me, well, Donna didn't know about this one here. Come on, stop. Man, this suggests that the Sleeping Giant, they knew about this event. Having agreed on the time of its starts, the high altitude reconnaissance aircraft monitor the action of our troops to repel the event. Also, at this time, an Italian B350ER electronic intelligence aircraft was in the western part of the Black Sea. And an aircraft of the Sleeping Giant Armed Forces Artemis CL-650 system cut circles of the coast of Romania. In the area of Snake Island, a Turkish E-70 AWACS aircraft was spotted, which most likely acted in the interest of Crane. Well. It's not only Crane with the operation, it seems like it's the entire alliances. We're talking about NATO. The channel writes, you have the Westerns collects info about the defense system of the peninsula and the Crimea Bridge, which after analysis is transferred to the Ukrainian side for subsequent strikes. Taking into account the identify system, such reconnaissance activity, especially when the number of the birds involved exceeds 4 units, is a comprehensive operation to identify our position, tactics of action, and objective control over the actions of the armed forces of Crane. Once again, Sleeping Giant high altitude reconnaissance aircraft U-2S Dragon Lady was spotted south of the Kerch. Now give me a second here. So here we go. I want to bring this up really quick. The Dragon Lady aircraft, officially the Lockheed U-2, is a high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft used for intelligence gathering, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. Like the one that took place today. It's known for its ability to fly at very high altitude, above 70,000 feet, to gather info in all weather conditions, day or night. The U-2's primary function is to provide a high altitude vantage point for gathering intelligence. This allows it to gather images and signals from a wide area, even in areas where traditional spy birds might be at risk. Alright, so we have some very powerful birds out there. The Dragon Lady. The Dragon Lady. The Dragon Lady is way up there. It's like in the heavens. The Dragon Lady is way up there in the heavens. That you can see her. 70,000 feet in the air? You know what's 70,000 feet? Now we're going to go with NATO. Guess what? It was not only the Dragon Lady, but NATO were also watching. Like I say, guys, Crane is not capable of doing these type of operation on their own. They need some brilliant experience when it comes to biblical war. And yes, the alliances are involved. NATO watches as UKR strikes, while UKR forces launch wave after wave of strike. NATO reconnaissance aircraft sit back and watch closely. Today's strike on the event was no exception. A Sleeping Giant U-2S spy plane was operating just 100 kilometers south of the bridge. All right, we already know that. Number 2, in the Western Black Sea, an Italian B-350ER aircraft and a Sleeping Giant CL-650 surveillance jet flew near the Romanian coast. We already knew that. Near the Snake Island, a Turkish E-7T AEWNC aircraft, second time in a week, supported UKR operation under the Alliance banner. Here's the next one. Over the Golenstin gas fields, Tekovar AR-5 drones have flown non-stop for over a week, working in tandem with unmanned naval boats. 2 nights in a row, they helped direct UKR drones towards Tendrov Spit. When NATO flies more than 4 ISR aircraft at once, it's not routine, it's a coordinated intel op. They're mapping the bear position, tracking movement, and feeding live data to the UKR side. NATO surveillance of the Black Sea isn't just watching, it's part of the operation. And we cannot, again, Donald cannot say, I didn't know nothing about this operation. Peter Ducci, I don't know nothing about this. Why you keep asking me? They're not telling me nothing. They're not telling me nothing. But Donald, boo boo baby, Donald, we got birds up there in the sky. Who's sending those birds? You are commander. You got to get involved. You got to give us update, Donald. See, again, I noticed that Donald is changing a little bit here, guys. Remember what Donald said, Vlad playing with fire. The same pattern appeared recently over the Kola Peninsula. We all saw what followed. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Again, like I said, this is NATO satellites aided the crane strike. Okay, let's see what's going on here. This is not UKR alone. This is the alliances helping UKR. For those of you that don't know what UKR stands for, it's the yellow and blue country. You guys already know. I'm not gonna say the rest. And again, pray for the channel. So NATO satellites were directly involved in the June 1st UKR strike attempt on the base. Beyond passive surveillance, they assisted the SBU with target intel and planning. The Sleeping Giant Topaz military satellites captured 102 detailed images of the Kola Peninsula in the final week of May. Most were high to maximum resolution, enough to pinpoint object to within meters. 24 images targeted the non-strategic, there you go, nuclear equipment depot. I'm going to skip that name. Number 2, 20 images were taken of Olenia itself. Number 3, naval bases in these regions were also heavily watched. And number 3, 11 passed focus on the Kilprive airfield and equipment near Murmansk. On top of that, the Sleeping Giant Norwegian and Swedish reconnaissance and anti-submarine aircraft, P-8 Poseidons out there, and other powerful stuff flew missions near the area in late May. And June the 1st, strike failed, but the lesson is clear. The alliances, the NATO growing satellite and ISR activity is a warning sign. The bear must act before these monitoring missions turn into direct strike. Ladies and gentlemen, Crane, UKR cannot operate these things without the approval of the alliances. NATO, they have the satellites. Crane, they don't have the satellites. Alliances have the satellite. A lot of these operations that's going on is under, well, I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, the Sleeping Giant are involved. The Sleeping Giant are involved. I told you guys a few days ago, Donald is too quiet. He's too quiet. He hasn't posted anything right after he called Vlad out and say that he's gone crazy and he's playing with fire. That was the last thing we got from Donald. And after that, all this operation is taking place. It's a game of chess. I believe that Donald is calling some of these shots. Hmm. Again, he cannot come out this time and say I was not aware of these operations. Come on, Donald, stop. 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 So what are your thoughts, guys? Leave comments down below. This thing is some stuff is going down, and a lot of people shaking their heads and saying, "Whoa." I mean, scratching their heads and, "Whoa, what's going on here?" I mean, this is some crazy stuff. I'm looking for some more updates here, but boy, oh boy. I do believe something big is going on here, guys. There's some stuff going down. Yeah, it seems like there's going to be all the information here. I do have some more videos coming up, but um, yeah, I mean, I never seen. Again, this stuff didn't happen under Joe, all right. But we are definitely seeing something here. Definitely seeing something now. They're using the satellites, which is Starlink, I believe. Ever since Elon stepped down, all of a sudden we are seeing all these new operations. Just stay awake, stay focused. We are definitely seeing some intense of biblical war, and I do believe the bear knows what's going on here. The bear knows that Donald is playing with you know what, and yeah, like I said, I would keep it updated on this one here. So guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and follow me on my other channel. I'm telling you guys, follow me on my other channel, because if I get hit, you probably won't see me for a week or two. All right, and there's a possibility the other one is also gonna get hit. So I do have my third one. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box and also the comments box. All right, so make sure you click on the two links for my two channel will be in the comments box. The first two. All right, the Rise Up Warrior will be at the very top. All right, it's gonna have red dots. Click on that and follow me on that channel. But again, we did receive some emails, and boy oh boy, I have never seen a lot of emails like that ever. And what's so sad about it that our views are going up, and ever since it started going up, we're getting all these emails, and it just it's a never-ending cycle with this platform. Please pray for us, and for those of you that want to help and support the channel, Patreon is another way to support it. $5 a month. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.